Aquarius, September is a month for you of going deep, and going deep you might. When the new moon on September 5th happens, it is, has all this Virgo energy in it. And when you put the Aquarian energy together, your Aquarian energy together, and the vibration of Virgo, there's a very strong genius quality about it. Also very independent. Let me think my way. And so it shows deep thinking. But also, this new moon is connected with Chiron. And some of your thoughts, some of the ideas that might come up about, if only I had this, then things would be different. If only I had more money, then I would be able to do that. Then I would have been able to do this or do that. If only this was this way. So there's something about if only I had. And you fill in the blank, because it could be money, it could be a way to look, it could be an object, a car, it could be time, it could be many things that you have this question about. If only I had this, then I would be able to, and whatever it is that's important for you. So there's this depth of thinking. Now, the reason it comes up is to heal it and let it go. It's not that things aren't true. Because, of course, if only, let's say, what you want is you want to take off and you want to travel the world. If only I had money, I'd be able to do that. It's not that it's not true. If only only my family valued something, if I would be able to they'd pay for education. Or if only my family had money, I would have had a college degree. It's not that it's not true, but it comes up to realize, to make peace with it and move on, and to see what you can do, because this month is about empowering yourself. And empowerment is what it's all about, especially the week of the full moon. We have Venus conjunct Saturn in Scorpio conjunct the North Node. So we have a Venus-Saturn conjunct the North Node, and this is all about what you want to do with your life. Venus-Saturn conjunction in general is like being serious about relationships. Am I with the person I want to be? But for you, it's a placement in regards to the Aquarian energy. It has to do about your life in general. Am I going in the direction I want in my life? For my relationships, for my career, for my life in general. So take the time to think about that, because it's extremely powerful. And the full moon that happens on the following day, on the 19th, is again bringing out that realization of if only then, and to be able to move beyond it. Well, what can you do about what you have and where you are? And the moon being in Pisces, there's also a strength about compassion here. Be compassionate for yourself, be compassionate for your circumstances, be compassionate for others. Be really cautious about not removing yourself where you put a block around you. Yes, people are different, but have compassion. And even though, perhaps they just don't get things. When Pluto moves direct on the 20th, that's a Friday, the moon will be in Aries and conjunct Uranus. And then it's triggering the Pluto-Uranian square that's been going on last year and this year and next year. We're under the orb of it. And this intensity of needing to live our own life is so powerful, and you'll feel it very strong. Wherever you feel a lot of restrictions in life, by society, by whatever, this weekend you'll want to break free from that and go your own direction and go your own way. Sun enters Libra on Sunday the 22nd, and that's the equinox. And this equinox in Libra is, how do you find balance? And it's an air sign. You're an air sign. That's powerful. And there will be a pull towards your reevaluating, what do I really think? What do I really believe? I might think something, but is it really true? And looking at the beliefs that you carry. And when the equinox happens, the moon will be in Taurus. Both the sun and the moon will be ruled by Venus, because Taurus is ruled by Venus, Libra is ruled by Venus. So there's this pull towards harmony. There's a pull towards peace. But Venus is in Scorpio, which is really intense, so there will be an intensity about it, a passion about it, a passion to find peace in your world, to find liberation in your world. The month ends with Venus square Mars, a conflict energy. It can be squabbles in relationship, but the conflict energy really is about us, our inner self, our inner world. And where do you feel that your own inner conflict about? Venus is about what we desire. I want this. Mars is the will to do things. But, what do I want to do? I desire a new job. Oh, but I really don't want to get my resume together and put all that out and not hear anything back from anybody, right? So that conflict, finding resolution. Now, because Mars is in Leo, opposite your sign, some conflict most likely will come from other people, or other people might irritate you a little bit. So there can be some irritation that comes your way in relationships that are not in accord with your true inner self. There can be some disagreements that bubble up to the surface. How they are healed, where the resolution is in Libra. And Libra, looking at the other person's point of view, you don't have to agree with them, but looking at the other person's point of view, and either compromise and communication with kindness and fairness and understanding.